Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about My Hero Academia's new chapter, which is on chapter 362. If this guy literally had balls to do that right now, he better have balls to do this to Deku too, because I feel like, now call me crazy for saying that, but oh my gosh, man. If anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it Tamaki, Sun Eater, ends up making a freaking powerful cannon power right now, and it was about to blast Shigaraki. He remembers a time with Fat Gum, Kirishima, Tetsu, Mirio, or Lemillion, etc. We see to it that freaking Tamaki therefore launches a powerful combination plasma cannon to hit Shigaraki with all he's got. We have to it that that it doesn't seem like it's being as effective as it should be, because right now we see that freaking blast cannon coming out of that freaking UA fortress building, and we have to it that everyone's really shocked to see how this really goes here and there, etc. And we have to it that freaking that Shigaraki asks, "Do you really think this is enough to kill All Might at his prime? Wake up, you can't be this damn delusional." And we have to it that Dynamite, which is Bakugo obviously, ends up walking towards Shigaraki, and he says his words to Beast Genius saying he says to everybody, take care everybody, see ya. And we have to it that that Shigaraki sees Bakugo there, and Bakugo says out loud, man, we still got a battle to keep going to win about. Isn't that right, Izuku? And that is the second time or so, I don't know, that he said Izuku's name. The first time was when he apologized about for everything, and now this is the second time that he's not even there. And we have Beast Genius was trying to stop Bakugo from doing something reckless, but freaking Bakugo decides to fight on anyway. He uses his explosion to go to Shigaraki and blast him, And he ends up remembering about how Shigaraki is able to move for a bit, and Bakugo therefore dispatches his support item in front of Shigaraki, and ends up blowing it right in front of him to maybe blind him, And we get to see the narration of freaking Bakugo's quirk, etc. We have to it that it could detonate, that Bakugo could detonate nitroglycerin sweat out of his palms, explosive explosions, etc. The thing is, when it comes to his how it's a move, cluster bomb move, he failed to notice about that certain side effect that he didn't realize, when he concentrated all those kinds of swiftly tight spears in places, burdening it puts a tremendous burden on his sweat glands on the palms of his hands, when he caused the spears to disperse throughout his body to search for an outlet in order to where they could blow up, that kind of thing. We had to it that the freaking explosions are detonating inside of his body, and it's increasing his speed whatsoever, and that Bakugo is thinking in his mind that his entire body is already throbbing very badly, etc. And even though his body's already falling apart, he's been trying to constantly improve his power here and there, and that's the path he knows he's been walking up this entire time. And he asks yo, Izuku, can I be able to reach you someday? And this freaking hurts a lot, because right now this is the third time he said Izuku's name in his mind, that kind of thing. I don't know. So let's see here. He said Izuku's name the time he apologized. He says it out loud, when he says we got a victory to win. Isn't that right, Izuku? And now he says it in his mind. Now that doesn't count, but whatever. But we have to it that Shigaraki, annoyed with Bakugo, ends up looking at him and says, "Why am I losing my cool when I'm looking at a bunch of fools who don't have one for all?" And we have to it that an image ends up spectating into Shigaraki's mind, Shigaraki Tomura's mind, which is the second use of the one for all, He ends up screaming out loud freaking die now, you bastard. And that's kind of funny, because Bakugo will always say die, and now it's Shigaraki's turn, to say that in front of Bakugo. And we get to see a scene Bakugo talking to a specter of All Might, he's saying, "Oh yeah, I think that time when we met each other like that, there was so much going on, I couldn't find the right moment to ask you, but hey, he ended up taking out an All Might card that he's been keeping on for a while now, and says, "I've always wanted you to sign this for me," you know, that kind of thing. And we had to it that we see Bakugo's heart being shown right now, that it got ruptured very badly, and we have to it Shigaraki landed a devastating blow on Bakugo, while Miracle, along with Sun Eater, Nejire, and freaking Lemillion was trying to save Bakugo or stop him from doing something reckless, but it was already too late. Shigaraki landed a devastating blow that ruptured freaking Bakugo's heart, possibly, or Bakugo ruptured his own heart, and then ends up getting blown away very badly. Hit 1, 2, hitting the floor, and then Beast Genius catches him, and we get to see a freaking weather report about hey man, there's about to cause a clouds was clear right now, but it looks like there might be a rise in temperature, and it's going to rain, you know, sadly. And it is gonna freaking rain, alright, my freaking lord. You're literally gonna make something rain, alright. Freaking lord, that is a big reference to freaking in Full Metal Alchemist, you know. You understand? Rain, you know, and Bakugo hates rain, you know. Mitsuki confirmed this here and there. And then Shigaraki making a speech saying, "Look, you guys are making... you're just reenacting a stupid repeated battle that you've been doing all this time. Do you honestly think you're gonna make any victory? I'm gonna tell you guys this: the freaking Demon Lord's body is now fully realized. It's over." And we have to it that Beast Genius says out loud his heart, and it couldn't say anything else, and we get to see freaking Bakugo lying dead on the floor, which I think it must be true right now, and we get to see a freaking picture of an All Might card that's right next to him, which was also devastating, which I just realized when I reread the chapter, etc. So I guess it really did happen. I mean, if I swear to life given me, if Horikoshi has balls to kill off Bakugo, he better kill off Deku too. As much as I love both characters, they will both need to die. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Deku's a character that must not die because he's the main character, otherwise what's the point? But we're in the final phases of this arc already, you know? This final arc is in the final phase of it is the final arc or final phase of the entire My Hero Academia. Deku sacrificing himself to kill Shigaraki, or All for One together, or using everything he's got to kill him, you know, it'll be a fitting end for him and Bakugo finally talking in the afterlife and maybe being reborn, you know? Maybe they'll be best friends again, but who knows? I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but yeah. Anyways, this chapter right here really ruptured my heart, or broke my heart in a very bad way. I mean, gosh dang it, man. I mean, the way how the author is going about this is pretty amazing, how he's really making Shigaraki a big final boss that Deku's the only one able to take him on head on, you know. And as for Endeavor, his battle's not over yet, considering that All for One somehow going back, rewinding himself to his prime, possibly. I don't know. This is really goddamn annoying right now because, oh man, come on. But whatever the case may be, if Bakugo's dead, which could be a 50-50, because that second user of One for All did pop up in Shigaraki's mind, which could make a big connection to Bakugo. We don't really know. We don't really know. I mean, I don't really know how strong the second user of One for All is. We don't really know what his meta power is, but he did say it's a last resort kind of thing that you have to use, you know, which I don't really... Oh my gosh, it's really dang well annoying of what's going on here. Don't get me wrong. I mean, oh man, I don't know if I'm ever gonna sleep easy or for 2 weeks, because if I remember correctly, I've been reading rumors that Weekly Shonen Jump next week is supposed to take a break for all authors, you know? But there was nothing being said yet. I mean, through the fan translations, if anything, but I don't know, man. I mean, the message ends off with the end of dreams, so I guess Bakugo really is dead, but if he really did die, then Horikoshi better kill off Izuku too, even though it'll break a lot of hearts, but it'll be better that way because I feel like without Bakugo, there can't be an Izuku. And without Izuku, there can't be a Bakugo. Don't get me wrong, I mean, we'll have to see. Because the second user of One For All, man, Horikoshi just pushed him off to the side to the very end and not give out any hint of what his power is. But that might be a clue to maybe saving Bakugo, or I don't know, man. This is really starting to rip my freaking heart to shreds right now. I don't know. Me, dude. I mean, once Mitsuki finds out about her son, and so does her husband, it's gonna freaking like break both of them very badly. Me! And he hates Rain. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm really devastated. So until then, people, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.